y'all. I don't know if you can see me clearly tonight. Today is Monday, June 19th. The year is 2023. So I wanted to do a video yesterday about my father on Father's Day, but I didn't get a chance to really get to do what I wanted to do or say because I was so busy doing some other stuff. I'm trying to get in the right sunlight to see so there won't be no shadows, but I guess I can't. Like, figure it out. Is that better? I don't know. But anyway, my father, I was lucky. I got into a big argument yesterday with one of my friends. I wouldn't say argument because his father was not involved in his life. His father had multiple children by multiple different women and was not involved in any of these individuals' lives. And I asked him, did you ever question your mother why she chose to have a baby by a man when she was in college that she wasn't married to and had multiple children by other women at the same time that he was being born? So, you know, sometimes we keep attacking the men, but sometimes you got to look at the women. My mother was a great mother, but she was a terrible wife to my father. My father was a great man who paid the bills, who took care of his family, 7 kids in the 70s, 7 of us. My mother didn't work any place. She had a new car. She had a nice home with nice furniture. My father worked double shifts for her to have a nice house and us to be taken well care of in that house. And my mother just didn't appreciate it because she was a stupid Christian. She was too busy praying to God and Jesus to come resolve her issues when she had a man there paying the fucking bills. My father paid those bills and did what he was supposed to do. My mother didn't appreciate that. She just didn't. My mother was a Christian, like most crazy Christian people. I'm not really a fan of that Christian religion, y'all. Y'all can take that shit and throw it in the trash can. I don't have any respect for any religion because they're all fake. But when you're married to a man who's paying the bills, praying, coming home, putting the paycheck on the table, allowing you to take care of your responsibilities, he did everything he was supposed to do. But my mother was very destructive with her religious beliefs. Very destructive. She destroyed, but it's not about my mother and her fake, false religious beliefs. All religions on planet Earth are fake. Every last one of them, all man-made and fake. My father was actively involved in our lives. He was there every day. Both my parents were there every day. There was never a time when my father vanished until after my mother and father got a divorce, and my father didn't want that divorce. My mother got the divorce. I never could, I look back on it and say, how the hell you gonna get a divorce from a man paying the bills and you don't work no damn place, Miss Hampton? Sit down and shut the fuck up. This is what you should have did. How you gonna divorce a man that's paying the bills, paying the mortgage, paying the car payments, paying the utilities? You have no income. He has the income. Well, but my mother has. This is why I despise religious people. My mother was so busy praying to the heavens to help her do that, but she had a man there paying the bills. A man who was responsible. I wouldn't be a responsible adult I am right now if it went from my father making us get out and earn a living. We didn't get no allowance. He made us shovel snow, rake leaves, deliver newspaper, wash cars, whatever we needed to do. Get up out the bed. We didn't lay up in bed on Saturday at his house and watch TV, watching cartoons. No, we had to get him to go do something. That's what I mean. Sometimes I'm laying in bed and I feel guilty. I need to get up and do something. I got to go earn and make some money today because I haven't done anything today. I haven't made no money today. So I said, I need to get my ass about this bed and go earn a living. These damn sons come back out. So I try to, that was instilled in me as a little kid by my father. My mother, she's just a housewife. She was a good mother, don't get me wrong, but her beliefs were all fucked up. Like most black folks who believe in that fake Christian mess. That's like, I might be talking to your black ass right about now. If y'all believe in that mess, you need to seek therapy and get away from that bullshit. Every religion on planet Earth is man-made and fake. None of them are real. And it shouldn't have any impact on your brain or intelligent thinking about how you live your life. But my mother made some dumb decisions based upon her religious beliefs that harmed her children and her marriage. Screaming to Jesus. And he never showed the fuck up because he don't exist. But my father was there. He did exist. Paying the bills, paying the utilities, working the night shift at the steel mill. My father eventually died. He died from mesothelioma, which was a disease caused by asbestos poison from him working in that steel mill. Y'all don't understand that when them black men were working in them steel mills in Chicago, Cleveland, Gary, Detroit, and Barry, they had the most dangerous jobs out there that caused them to get sick and lose their lives. My father died in 2001. I've been sick for a long time. And it was a direct result of the job he worked at to take care of us. Now, I had some great men in my life. My father, my uncles. When I hear people say negative things about their father, it kind of breaks my heart because my father was there. He was actively involved in our lives up until the point when my mother and father got a divorce, and my mother forced my father out of the house that he was paying for. Can you believe it? You don't work no place, but you going to pay for. How are you going to pay the mortgage on his house after you give it to him? It was insane. My mother was waiting on Jesus to come over there to help pay the bills, and that motherfucker never showed up. He never does show up, unless you call me come clean your gutters, or repair your roof, or cut your grass. Yeah, he show up for that. He do a damn good job. I need Jesus to run back over here and do something. I got a few shingles missing off the roof of this house. I need to get him over there. I need to call that damn roofer over here to fix this damn mess. But anyway, I know that many of you don't have fathers that are involved in your life. Many of you don't even know who your daddy is. The only person you can blame for that is your mother. Because she laid down with a man that was a good-for-nothing nigga that she wasn't married to in many instances. Wasn't involved in a relationship with. Who hadn't said, I'm going to dedicate my life to you in this child we're about to have. Many of these men just were not actively involved with these women in the first place. They were just a sexual relationship. And unfortunately, a child came out of it and they vanished. You know, my friend, he told me his father, I said, well, you not question your mother and the accountability she had in this? This man has, my friend, he has multiple brothers and sisters by different women, stepbrothers and sisters by different mothers, and all by the same daddy, but none of them know their father. They go after him, but they don't raise questions about what she did, what their mother did. Don't question her actions, the women's action. Who in their right mind will lay down in bed with a man? You're not married, you have no ring on your finger. This man has not committed his life to you or a child, but you're going to lay up and have a child by this man, and then he vanishes. Well, he was never there in the first place, so he really didn't vanish. He really he wasn't there. So what was it to vanish from? Come on now, let's use common sense here. The nigga wasn't there in the first place. He was never involved in any damn way. But my father was there every day. I remember fishing trips, hunting trips, guard. My father was strict, yeah. He was. My mother was strict too. But they were there. We were raised in a good environment. I'm glad that he was involved in my life. Because I wouldn't be where I am right now if it wasn't for my father instilling in me pride of who I was as a gay person. He knew who I was at a very young age. He taught me to love myself, to take care of myself, to stand up for myself, to defend myself, to take care of myself, to financially achieve for myself. I'm grateful that man was in my life. I had a great father. I'm very happy that he was involved. I was looking for some pictures from him. I'm going to try to stick them in this video, but I may not have time to. But anyway, I got other stuff I need to do. It's a short little video I wanted to do about talking about my father. I was glad. I had a great father. I did. Today is Monday, June 19th. The year is 2023. I'm out and enjoy the rest of this beautiful Juneteenth. I think today is a holiday or something, Juneteenth or whatever. All right, I'm out. And I like to hear you all's father stories. I had a great father. I was blessed. Blessed, wrong word to use. I had a great dad. I'm out.